There you are.
Here I am. Yay.
Yay.
So
Where
excited.
where where do you live, Joanne?
I'm in Savannah, Georgia, on the East
Okay,
Coast.
so it's East
United
Coast.
States.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
it's 8 o'clock right now.
Yes, it is. Uh-huh. Very good. So,
Yeah.
we're very glad to have you here. Will you be sharing slides or something?
I do have a couple slides, and I'm also it's going to be an interactive. So if people want to take their video off or, while because we're going to do some laughter yoga. So it's kind of fun sometime to unmute. If it's
Ah.
easy, if it's not, no big deal, but sometimes it's kind of nice. And also at the end, I'm going to be doing, we're going to do a shared gratitude. So I'm going to invite everybody to say what they're grateful for about the
Okay, so
last.
we need to support you. Um,
But if it's too much work, no big deal.
no,
Yeah.
it isn't really a lot of work at all. We
They just
Oh,
can
can't write in the chat.
okay, cool.
But
It
but we can allow people to
raise their
unmute.
hand and yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Yes. Okay, let us know if you need something, okay?
Okay.
Um,
Well, yeah, we'll make it work as we go along because we're adaptable.
okay.
Because we
Very
know this,
good.
we're flexible. You guys have done a great job. I've
Oh,
been
thank
watching
you.
all day, and I mean, I've been off and on, and you've done it. It's been running very smoothly. Smoothly, is that a word? But yeah, no, the tech team, yay, you did it.
Thank you very much. I am going to take just a minute to introduce you, and also I'll give you an opportunity to say more about yourself, but let's start that way. So, next at Climate Healers Vegan Convergence of the Peoples, VCOP 26, Joanne Morton will speak about creative wellness for weary activists. So I'd like to ask you, Joanne, would you take a minute to introduce yourself?
Yes. So, as she said, my name is Joanne Morton, and I'm an artist and I am an activist and a community engagement and believer, and I create art and experiences that help people go from feeling frustrated and stressed to feeling relaxed and motivated. Because if we're feeling relaxed and motivated, that means we can take the action steps that we need to keep building the lives that we want. And I do this work with a very different people, but my heart really goes to the activists because somebody who has worked in the environmental realm here in Savannah for many years. I know what it's like to keep working. And then with the social justice, there's so much work to be done. And then now I've just got my whole new brain blown away by so many people doing amazing work in this plant-based ideology that really needs to be spread and needs to be talked about. So I am in awe to be able to have this opportunity to share positive energy, to give you guys a zip zap of positive energy because it just takes a lot to stay up and to keep going. And we have to have hope, right? And when you're like, but they're killing all the fish, or I don't know why they're doing this, or why they're not listening. And we just have to remember through humanity's history, I believe, I have hope. We are evolving. And I believe that the work that we're doing today really can and will affect the future if we can see it and we can find ways to listen to the smart people.
Mm,
So,
yeah.
yeah,
So, I'm going to let you just go ahead and get started.
let me go ahead. Yes.
Yeah. And
Good, good.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so
So sit
much.
back. I'm so grateful. So I'm actually in my art studio. So I'm really excited to more or less say you guys are hanging out with me in my art studio. And when we spend time together, that is when we know that we can really support each other. One of the things that I was so grateful to learn about was the together around food. It was such an amazing idea. And I had a healing art space here in Savannah a few years ago, and one of the things that we did every month, we had a vegetarian potluck, and people came, and that community grew and grew, and we also shared gratitude. So it was so amazing. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't want to talk about gratitude yet. So, as I said earlier, I'm an artist and I create art and experiences, and the experiences are laughter, gratitude, and art, making art together. So what's going to happen today is we're going to first do some laughter yoga. I will tell you all about it in a second. Then we're going to make some art. So there's no, if you don't have any art supplies around, that's not a big deal. But all you need is a piece of paper and a pen, because I'm just going to have you write something. So that's going to be in about 10 minutes. So feel free to look around where you're at, but we'll have time to do that. And then the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to share gratitude. And this is the part where I'm going to ask if you want to share some gratitude, and I'll get to that point later. But let's start with laughter. Um, During the pandemic, I got certified to be a laughter yoga teacher. And it was an interesting time to get certified to be laughter yoga because there's a pandemic going on. It's like, oh my God. But that is why I laughed at the filmmaker, where I'm Norway. And I really love that so much because laughter yoga, for those of you who don't know, it's written by Dr. Katara, and realizing and happy stayed healthier and they healed faster. So they created these laughter yoga clubs. And eventually they realized that they need to be a little more structure. So they came up with these 4 ways to do laughter. And laughter yoga, it's clapping, breathing, childlike behavior, and laughter yoga exercises. So I'm going to just take a moment. We're going to just have a little moment just to ground ourselves because I've just thrown lots of stuff at you. And I just want us to get settled in our faces and our minds and our bodies and just take a breath. Just close, if you want to close your eyes, just keep them open, but just take a breath because I need a breath. Okay, so let's take a breath. Ah, one more time. Feels so good. So when you're out there and you're doing the work that you do so well, always remember to breathe. And if you can find the time when you're with other people to take that moment together, bringing that breath together brings the intention of what the action you're doing together as well. And that is really important, is breathing together. But laughing together is just important. It really, really is. I have this fun fact. Laughter is, oh, I said it wrong. This is how I was going to say. How many times do you think adults laugh, the average adult, throughout the day? Children, how many times do you think children laugh? I'm like, okay, since we're not having interactive, I'll be like, yes, you're right. 300 times a day is what children laugh 300 times a day. Adults, the average adult, 8 to 10 times a day. So that's really, really fascinating. And I've done laughter yoga with so many different groups, and it makes my heart hurt for them a little bit. But there are some people who it's hard for them to laugh, and there's no judgment, no shame. It is totally okay. We're all in the same place, but it just shows us that we're out of practice. And we know that if we want to do something, we have to practice it, right? So with laughter yoga, it's intentional laughter because sometimes there's nothing to laugh about, not really laughing at climate change. And I'm, looking more and more about there's climate stress and polycrises. I mean, there's so much going on. And so when you have that spiral, take a moment, take a breath, but go a little bit farther. And I'm going to teach you a laughter yoga exercise. Now, laughter, they do a laughter call every night, every day. It's nighttime for me, every day, where 100 people from around the world, I've never gone that cold where there are less than 100 people. 100 people around the world for 30 minutes are laughing together. That is powerful. So even though we may not hear each other laughing, we're going to know that we're laughing together, and you're going to follow me laughing. And I love to laugh. So enjoy me laughing. But if you want to, maybe we should laugh together. But I don't know. So you guys make the decision. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do some clapping because we know it's really good tool is we're clapping and we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. one, two, three. Okay. Then what you do, ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ho. Very good, very good. Yay. So that's so silly, but it's childlike behavior. And if you want my honest opinion, I think so many adults are acting so immature that we should be making fun and laugh, not in a bad way, but laughing at it because just they need to grow up. They need to start behaving better. It's just such bad behavior. And I'm just really frustrated in this. So it's just frustrated, but I don't have to get frustrated for too long because you guys are doing amazing work. So I don't know if this laughter, should I keep doing the laughter? Because there's okay. I want to share some other ones. So the other one that's really fun that I like to do is and I'd love it if you guys did this. So we're going to take a breath in and we're going to, instead of breathing out, we're going to make a laugh. And we're going to breathe in and then we're going to go, do it one more time. Oh, it's so good to hear the laughter. Thank you. Okay, one more time. Breathe in.
Oh.
Oh, and
So
in my
now other people are not able to unmute. Do we want
yeah,
to let
I
other people
got
unmute?
that. Can they unmute?
We can make a change and allow that to happen. So
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry, I can't. I'm sorry,
no.
Alice. I
don't
cannot see a way to do it.
don't no, it's total. We are so adaptable. It's okay. We'll just
Okay.
schedule another time. I'll give you the 800 number and you can go. It is so amazing. But I do want to do one more game that I think will just make us feel good because you're just gonna. So I have this game that I play where we're all gonna get our phones out. Okay, so we have our make-believe cell phones. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, we get a text, and guess what?
I fixed
They
it so
have
people can unmute,
banned.
by the way. People can
You
unmute
did?
now. Yes. Uh-huh.
You guys
Uh-huh.
rock.
Yeah.
Yes. Very good. Very good. Yay.
Okay.
Oh my God. Yay. Okay. Okay. All right. Get back grounded. Okay. So now let's do some laughter yoga exercises. Okay. Let's really do this. Okay. So this is my other favorite one. We're going to, and if you can, put your hands up as much as you can, right? And then we're going to put them down and go like this. And then we're going to go back up like this. But when we come back up, we're going to say aloha and laugh. So like this. Aloha. You ready? Aloha.
Hello.
One more time. Okay. Aloha.
Hello.
Very good, very good. Yay. So every time we end an exercise, the facilitator does that. And I like to add it whenever you do something well at work or at home. So you've done something very good, very good. Yay, you sent that email. Very good, very good. Yay, you got the grant proposal in. So celebrate it, right? And in playful. It's so important. And especially with the people that you're working with and when you're bringing in new people, I can see even when I think the conversations that everybody was having about how to really get people to understand, to walk your talk and really understand that. And it can be overwhelming and intimidating and so much pushback. So many people say there's pushback and there's all these, well, I have to da da da. And I think bringing in creativity to your experience, to your conversation, it loosens up their walls, and it makes them feel comfortable. And there's also, I never want to be I'm not a total extrovert where you're like, blah, 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 because that's so intimidating too. We got to respect people's spaces. But laughter is really easy. Really, really easy. So the last one I want to do that I think is really, well, there's one more, two more that I think is really fun. And So we got our phone, we just got a phone call, and we just found out that they've banned mass animal farming, and all the animals are now Class A citizens of Earth. Yay!
Yeah. Yay.
Yay!
Turning red hot.
Yay.
That is a great.
Woo!
Woo.
So now I would love just to give me a high five on your camera. Let's give each other a high five. We did it. Yeah, you guys rock. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'll move to the next part. So what I just said with the last statement was I said an affirmation, right? An affirmation, there's lots of ways you can describe it. There's positive affirmations and all this kind of stuff. But really every single thought we think is an affirmation. Everyone. And there is a law that you cannot have a positive and a negative thought in your mind at the same time. And over my coffee maker in the morning, it says there's only room for faith or worry. Which do I choose?
Mm,
Some
mm,
mornings it is a little worry, and then you just, but
mhm,
it's be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Um, and so I have affirmations have changed my life. I really started focusing on my career as an artist in the early 2000s. I was living in New York City, and I realized that I wanted to find a way to just feel good and make other people feel good, but doing it with my values and with kindness and love, because we don't talk about, I mean, since I started this in the early 2000s, we are talking more about gratitude. We are talking more about positive and positive psychology. And there is a shift in consciousness, right? So it's because we're all talking about it. And that's where I know the more we talk about the benefits to plant-based diets, the more people understand it. And if we do it from the heart, and from the love angle, because I know the statistics about all the stuff, we got to understand that, but we also need to come from a place of love. And when we come in a place of positive, and I say that loosely because I don't, not talking about, but a higher, a positive vision, what you want to see. And if we can only see the crappy stuff, or we're only listening to the news that we know is propaganda and just feeling the drama, we got to focus on the good, because if we can see it, then we can be it. And that goes back to feeling relaxed and motivated. I want to feel relaxed because if I'm relaxed, I have energy, and then I can stay motivated. And if I can feed off in a positive way other people, I always say this, if everyone does a little bit, no one has to do it all. And it's a lot more fun if we can do it together, in my opinion. So that's what I'm saying. So what I'm gonna suggest now, this is the activity part, the art part. So I made some affirmation art. And so what I'm gonna invite you guys to do is to write a statement of what you want to come into being. What it is that it's like, what's your vision? So if do you want policy change? Do you want all dairy cows that are now being, just what is that you want? I wrote down some affirmations to share with you. So this is the one that I wrote. I wrote, I trust in humanity's ability to evolve. I trust that. I'm surrounded by people who support plant-based diets, and together we are changing the direction of humanity. And all creatures on our planet desire respect. Plant-based diets are delicious. And all of this I got from listening to the various people that you've been talking the last 2 days. This is what you guys have been sharing. So powerful, so powerful. So, before we get to you start talking, I want you to start thinking about it, because that's a big ask. Because I'll give you like 3 minutes to do it. But just before you do that, I want to show you what the project that I've been working on since 2010. Um, I'm creating a large scale hanging mobile, and it's a collection of circles made out of recycled cardboard boxes that I've invited people to share their positive visions for the planet, people, prosperity, and peace. And I call it the manifesting mobile. So we're manifesting. So I made a circle. I'm going to show you a slide. I'll show you a slide first. Okay, I'm going to share. Let's see if I can share. Da, da, da. Oh, wait 1 second. I you say you're ready and then okay, there you go.
Don't worry.
That's the Chrome window I want. But I also love this whole Zoom world that nobody is upset when you if you go on mute or
Mhm.
you can't do something because we've all been there, no matter how
Mhm.
proficient you are. We've
Yes.
all been there. And we want to be gracious and we want to be kind and I like to be able to make mistakes. So I'll let you make a mistake. So this is some of the pictures of Manifesting Mobile. So I've traveled around the country with this in 2012 for 6 months, living in my minivan. And I went all the way from Savannah out to California and back. I stopped along the way and just met random young kids on the steps of this Tallahassee City Hall, and they were making circles. I've been all over. And the next slide I'm going to show you, it's a video, so I'm hoping you can hear it, but this was a event that I did in, can you hear it?
Circle of Hope that Joanne has created. I love it. And she's been doing this thing for many a years. And it's a lovely thing.
It brings people together. Like I met new people here that I never would have met before. We had conversations. We sat together.
So the thing I love about this mobile is it's absolutely unique. I've never seen so many people's hopes and dreams from all over the country in one place. Every one of these circles is filled with inspiration and just beautiful energy to walk through this space and see what everybody wants as far as good healthcare for everybody and good clean water for everybody. So it brings people together around what we really want to see in our country, and it really needs to be shared throughout our country.
I would say this is very inspiring and it's very pretty to look at, and it makes you want to come up to it and read every single one of them.
I like about this place that it has all these good stuff on here that people wrote, which makes me feel like I'm being surrounded by good energy.
So I'm going to stop. I'm not going to share this yet. How do I stop sharing? Oh my God. I'm like, stop share. Okay, here we go. Sorry. That's coming up in a second. Okay. Can't show everything at once. All right. So that's the Manifesting Mobile. That was an event that I did in April of 2022. And I'm calling it, that was called Circles of Hope, Co-Creating Positive Energy. My latest version of it, it's called Circles of Hope, Voices of Democracy. So I am really looking forward to seeing what happens with this. And I already have some ideas of how to incorporate it with together with food. Actually, I made a circle for together with food. So I'm going to hang it to the Manifesting Mobile. I want this to be the world's largest community art project. And then on the other side, I made the little pictures of some fun animals, and all creatures deserve respect. And this is one that somebody else made, support our future generations, right? And that's something that I've been really thinking about, how do we change the diet? It may not happen in our particular lifetime or even the next generation, but that doesn't mean we don't keep working. That's the reason we have to hope, because the few generations beyond us were making changes for us because did the work. And so we just keep doing that. And I do this with all ages. I love it, all ages are doing it, but this is a little 10-year-old. You only give up if you stop trying. So a lot of times people say this is so good for children, and I agree. I like when kids do it, but I also, if you're gonna do it for kids, and I want to make sure adults read what they write. I'm really committed to that. And then this one, I've done this where I've done Make Earth Day every day where we make circles. And this one says the community coming together for town hall about what we can do for future Earth Days. And so I have over 1,000 circles and there's all these messages that people have done. And some are, with, different kinds and with markers and magazines. So they're like little mini collages, mini vision boards, if you know what a vision board is. So now this is the fun part, okay? I'm going to have you guys write down your vision, what you're thinking about, and then I have a form. I would like you to, if you want, fill out that form. And in that form, you can write down what your affirmation, your vision, intention was. And then I or some people in here, will make a circle for yours, and then we can add it. And then, of course, if you want to make your own circle, we can talk about that another time. So, how does that sound? Yes? Get ready to. So, you've had 2 days of amazing ideas and solutions. Poly solutions are all over the place. So I'm going to put a timer on and we're going to say 3 minutes. Okay. So we're in good timing. Yeah, I'm happy. And if you want to put the timer on now, so I
Okay,
will.
so say it again what we're supposed to do.
So you're going to write a statement or some words about what it is that you want to see happen or the future. What's your vision for the future? What would you like someone to read to understand what you are, what you want to create? Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So some people wrote, ban censorship, peace and peace in the world. A fun fact, over 50% of the circles that people have made about love. Da, da, da.
Joanne, this is Danny. What was that last part?
Oh, um, to write down what you are wanting to manifest, what your intention is for the future, what do you see happening, what would you like to happen, what's a wish, a dream.
You said something about love?
Oh, right. Over 50% of the circles that people have already created,
Yeah.
love,
Yeah.
peace and love.
Yep.
So you may want to say something about manifesting that we write it in the present tense, or is that what you do?
Yes, thank you for that. That's a great, yeah. So when you are wanting to manifest something, you want to put it in present tense. Now, you don't want to say, I want this, because then you're always in a state of wanting. I see the earth, waters, and oceans clean. I see the populations of the animals increasing by 30% in the next 10 years. I see all school children having vegan options at all schools.
Yes,
I
I
I
trust.
take I take action to continue the work that I'm doing to create the world.
Mhm.
Um, I all right, you have 30 seconds, so that went fast. And I'd love it if somebody would like to share. Because that's the part that really is the creative wellness. When we do creative wellness together, we're creating it together, we're co-creating. And so when you share laughter, it's real. I enjoy doing it by myself, but honestly, I love hearing the other laughter. There's this synergy, right? So now we're sharing affirmations, manifestations. And so when we share this, I see what you're creating and I could put my intention to it and vice versa. So it's sharing. Oh, okay, so good. So we're gonna, okay, time, pencils down, you know.
Okay, so we'll go from left to right. Danny's first.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the first thing that came to me was I want to be my truest self and bring light, peace, harmony, joy, balance outwards. And there's a bunch of list of other things I want to do. A bit
Oh my God, that is
detailed, but
beautiful.
that's like that's my desire. Thank you.
That is wonderful. Thank you. Okay, who's next?
Rebecca.
Okay. I trust that we will have a vegan world tipping point that is full of love for all beings.
My God, this is so good. Okay, who's next?
Sujata.
Hello? Yeah, thank you.
Hi.
Uh, I see a world full of compassion and universal love for all life on earth.
Oh my
Beautiful.
God. So, yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
Mine is similar. I see everyone realizing that we are all one. We are all in the same tribe.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's really interesting. It's similar, but it's different. And I think that's the power of our language. We all hear it differently. So when different people read it, they'll feel it. That's powerful. I love it. Yes. Who's next?
I experience a 99.99% vegan world. Why I left the 0.01 is because we have brothers and sisters in Antarctica and nothing grows there. Um, so just for their benefit.
I think it's okay. I think we can allow that for them. I love that. Oh my gosh. So I put the form in the chat. If you feel like sharing these with me, I'd love to be able to compile them and send them back to the emails as well. Okay. Who's Allison's
Keep
next?
going. Yep. Okay,
Yeah,
here
keep
we
going.
go. All food everywhere is gourmet, compassionate vegan food.
Ah, yes.
Allison, will you call on people?
Toby, I think, right?
Toby is
Toby's
next.
next.
Yeah, we're just going across. Mhm.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I wrote it down. Vegan World 2026.
Love it. Yeah,
Yay.
sure.
You can't see it there.
Exactly.
Oh, it doesn't
Yeah.
see the thing.
I love it. Thank you, Toby. Dakota?
Oh, okay, mine's probably two things. I see my world is so beautiful, lush, green and blue with crisp, clean air, happy, free animals and people everywhere. And then my first one was a little more in my head, but I said, I see my world is full of sovereign, powerful people who remembered that they could choose on their own to live in peace. They did not need or wait for someone else to tell them how they can live, and they took their power back and they spread love to each other and all life every day.
And so it is. Yes. High five. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So Sherry,
Also inspiring. One is even better than the next.
right?
Um, so everyone, every human on the planet is born with the innate awareness and wisdom of indigenous people that we are not separate from nature and that every being is just as valuable as human beings. And we have a peaceful kingdom right now.
Oh my God. That's so beautiful. And I'm like it's getting the sun is setting right now and I can't see the sunset, but I can see the orange sunset glow on the buildings in my backyard and hearing all of your statements and intentions and feeling the energy of the sun setting is powerful. This is powerful. So, I think we have Nancy, right? One more.
Yes, hi. Love this exercise. Humans have awakened and liberated themselves and all lives. Peace, love, abundance, sharing, and creativity thrive.
Gosh, yeah, yeah,
Yay.
yay. Okay, thank you, everybody. Oh my God, everyone who shared, thank you. And no pressure to share at all, at all. We do what we do, but thank you so much. Wow. Okay, that's help. So imagine if those are on circles and you're walking through that tent, and I'll just give you so if anybody's interested in being a part of this, please let me know. But my goal, my vision is to find people in other states to make the circles send to me. But I really would like to travel with this eventually. And imagine it's a convention center, okay? And we have sponsors and local businesses and nonprofits. So when people are writing their intentions, we also want to give them information on how they can take the action. So a lot of times when I would be organizing Earth Day Festival, people would say, I just don't know what to do. There's so much to do. I'm like, well, what's your interest? Are you interested in animals? Are you interested in plants? Are you interested in the ocean? Do you want to clean up the litter? So getting that information out to people is so powerful because they don't know what to do, right? So at an event, at the Circles of the Manifesting Mobile event, there's people community building, and there's also an opportunity to read what other people are writing. So, and we could serve really good vegan food. So, that's what, yeah. And I can even imagine at this together with food, you can even make a moment where you make some circles to, send in. And the next thing that we're going to do is the gratitude sharing, right? Gratitude sharing is just as powerful as the other things we've just done, and maybe even more so. I'm going to share my screen really quick. So here in Savannah, it's one of the first 13 colonies, and
will there be audio with what you're sharing, or is
nope, no more audio.
No? Okay,
Nope,
okay,
just pictures, just me.
Okay.
Oh, dang it. I closed it. Hold on one second. Because I really want to show you the picture. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I'm like, okay, here we go. Yeah, I was testing this out with a friend at 6:30, and my Zoom wasn't hooked up to my computer. And I was like, oh my gosh, always do a tech check. Always check the tech.
Here, I'll lend you my glasses.
Okay, I got it. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I could put them on. I'm just being vain. So here we are. So in Savannah, like I said, it's an old city, very historic. And when I first moved here, this map is all these little green spaces are all these little green squares, and it's so beautiful. And the trees, I mean, if you've never been, it's just gorgeous. It's live oaks. There's a lot of history. There's a lot of hard history that you have to understand, but it's so powerful. But I started hosting gratitude circles in November of 2013. And I kept doing it over 3 years. Every week we would gather. And sometimes we would stand in circles. Sometimes we had 20 people. Sometimes we had 3 people. We had rainy days, slow days. It was just tourists were walking by. And I primarily stopped just because life was changing. But we made so many relationships, and sharing gratitude with each other really bonds you as well. And so, what I'd like to do now is share some gratitude and what I have to make it kind of specific. If there's somebody or something that you want to be grateful for specific for this conference, because like I said earlier, I am grateful for the tech team. I don't know all of your names, but all of the people that organize this event, I know what it takes to do an event. And I actually am really grateful that you gave me the opportunity to even present, because I was late in sending it in and I kind of spaced a little bit. So for you to make the effort for me to come in, I am so honored. And I hope that this, it was worth it. I think it is, but can't take yourself too seriously. But yeah, I'm grateful, but I'd love to hear what other people are grateful for. And if there's something else that you're grateful for about, I'm not going to, I'm pro-choice, but just note that, it's, we're not going to run out of time. We always have time, always have time. So would anybody else I'd like to share what they're grateful for? No?
No limits, no
I'll
limits
share.
to,
No
I'll
limits.
share.
One or two things. A word, just one word, or somebody that you're grateful for, or an idea, or whatever. One of the presentations.
this global team.
Yeah.
Yay! Yay! Clap for them. Yes, yes, yes. You
The
did
earth
it.
and the animals.
And yes, Earth and the animals. Yeah.
My
Anything else?
my team, which is like a family to me.
Oh,
Yeah, and thank you for being here.
Everybody here this weekend and just everyone in the world that's working for more peace and love. And
oh,
yeah,
yes. Thank you, Julie.
Yes. And
Sujata, did you? Who's saying something?
Okay, I think I'm on. Yeah.
You are.
Yeah. I just wanted to say I'm grateful for this life on earth and the opportunity to make a difference in creating a world of peace and love. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And I am grateful that I have been able to find my why and find more love in the people on my path.
I concur.
Mhm.
Julie, you're still muted. You're still muted.
Does it work now?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I was saying thank you very much for your lovely talk. What I am thinking about, what I'm grateful of, it's kind of maybe a silly thing to some, but tomorrow is my 68th birthday. And I was sent in honor of my birthday 5 trees to be planted in India as part of the climate healers thing that they're doing with planting trees. And it brought tears to my eyes. So that was one of hundreds of things that Climate Healers has set up to help heal the planet, but also to make the everyday life more pleasant, because how special is that? It's just great that I
Yeah,
can think about these trees growing in India and helping to cure the problem,
yeah,
to absorb all the bad stuff and let out the good stuff. So I'm very
yeah.
grateful, and I'm grateful for everything else as well, but that's what came to mind. Thank you.
Love it. Thank you so much. Toby.
I'm grateful for being able to have a life where I'm free of exploitation. I feel quite lucky to be able to be in this world and to find the right path and to be able to be here with all you guys. So I'm very grateful to be able to be here.
We're grateful too. DP?
Yippee. Yeah. First of all, I'm grateful that I met Dr. Rao very recently. And then through that, I got to know Shankar. And through him, I got to know this seminar. And it's been a little too, I haven't been able to absorb everything over the past 2 days. But just being in my tribe of people, I'm so happy. I feel home.
Yeah, it's community. It really is. And I love that you're from all over the world too, it's a small, small world after all, right? Yeah. So,
It's
did
very
oh
low. Yeah,
Nancy?
I was going to say I'm in San Antonio right now, and it's very lonely out here, San Antonio, Texas. So
Ooh, I love the hill country. So beautiful.
it is otherwise. Thank you.
I'm very grateful that I have a human body that not only can survive but thrives on plant food. And since I'm an herbivore like you guys are, I'm also thankful for being born in this time and place. Uh, just enough challenges to make life very interesting. And that I'm not facing them alone, but with all these beautiful souls I see before me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard this before, but some people say we choose to be here, right? And and I love that. I think it's an indigenous saying, we are the ones we've been waiting for. I remind myself that all the time. If not now, when? If not now, when? So I think it's time. Yeah, we're doing it. Anybody else want to say anything else? Suja?
Yeah, thank you for your lovely interactive session, Joanne. I just wanted to say, when I gave my presentation, we have this thing about people, place, and planet. And you have planet, people, prosperity, and peace. And I found a little bit gap underneath your circle. You probably would be good to put place. Think about it. Because
Okay.
I've been to Savannah, and being an architect, we've studied about Savannah. It's a wonderful place and it's beautiful. So I think people, place, and planet, prosperity, peace are important as well. And just put place in your circle, then you have all the five. Just a second
Okay,
for you to
I'm gonna
think
write that
about.
down. All right, I might reach out to you now, talk to you more about that because I have some questions, but I don't think we all need to talk a creative brainstorming session right now about my project because I love talking about it. But I
you.
love that. Well, I got those three, I got the people, planet, prosperity from the City of Savannah Sustainability Department. They wrote a report and I read that and I was like, oh my gosh, it makes sense, you know? And but we also have to recognize that so much of our profit is detriment to the health of our planet. So there's got to be that, happy medium. We
Yeah.
just got to figure that out. So,
Yeah,
Toby,
prosperity
go
is
ahead.
not just wealth.
Right?
Prosperity is
No,
not just wealth. It's
no,
knowledge,
exactly.
everything. So it's not like profit, you
Right.
know?
It's not profit.
Yeah,
Well, and I'm
yeah,
also on a campaign to figure out how to make peace profitable.
yeah. And the place is important too, because otherwise we create placelessness, which is
I
not something
like
that you're
that.
comfortable with. Yeah.
Oh my God, thank you. I've been so inspired this weekend. So, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And
Um,
thank you for all of you. I've enjoyed the 2 days. Thank
yes.
you. And for, I think, Dr. Sailesh Rao as well, because whom I know
Yeah.
from when he came from India to do his master's, because his brother happens to be my husband's roommate.
Oh,
We're
Oh,
quite
oh,
close.
interesting.
Yeah,
Okay, you go
oh.
way back.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Sujata, don't go away. We still have a closing
Yeah, I know,
ceremony
I know, I
coming up.
know. Thank
Okay,
you.
very good.
Okay. Well, we'll find out. I'll find you. We'll talk. Toby, did you want to add something else? And then there's Sven too.
Well, I wasn't sure if there was going to be questions, but I thought of a question before, so I thought I'd ask it if I can.
Please.
Um, Sometimes you're in a group of people, or with friends or something. Or usually people you don't really know, and you smile quite a lot, or you're laughing a lot. I think sometimes it's too much, and your cheeks hurt, and maybe you can't do that anymore. So what do you do then?
That's never happened to me. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it happened. I mean, I mean, I remember as a little girl, you have your girl giggles, but I don't really, I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's just real. It's just how my face is. It's how I age. So, so I'm 61 and I love it. Because
That's
I have to
good.
say this, so you think about all the people that age like in their hundreds, how old are they? Those people, the celebrities per se, they're the comedians. Laughter is the best medicine. Laughter and plant-based food. Sven, I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Hi, Joanne. Sorry, I was just very busy with something, so I couldn't participate. But I love your positivity, and I love your play on words. I see you've got passion at the back there. And I always thought that compassion is community passion.
Yeah,
So
I love
passion
that.
for community. But I want to give you some other P's. I've got a little thing of my own with P's, 5 P's in fact. So it's the path to peace is paved with plates of plants.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what
oh
people.
my God, I like that.
So I've
Path to
always said
peace.
to people, I'm more of a peace activist than an environmental activist or vegan activist or whatever.
Can you say it
Really,
again? Can you repeat it
that's
again?
really what I'm about.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Would
it's
you
the
repeat that
path.
again, Sven?
Let me
The
see
path
it.
to
Let me see
peace.
if I can. Let me see if I can repeat it, Sven. The path to peace
The
is
path to
paved with
peace.
plates of plants. Did I
Oh,
get it
that's
right?
right. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm from South Africa. My accent is different. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's it. Perfect.
Yeah, that's a tagline. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
that's a branding
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's a hashtag.
Okay,
I
but
think that's
thanks for
great.
what you're doing. Keep it up. I've also done some laughter yoga before. It's great stuff. Yeah,
Oh, you
very
have? Yeah, it's
inspiring.
really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really good.
thanks.
So I love this. This is great. Um,
Okay,
so
thanks very much for what you do.
thank you. I appreciate it. It's yeah, I am the positive energy artist though. And I work in this idea of magic, passion, love. And magic, passion, love is a renewable, sustainable, positive energy source
Energy
found
source,
within
for
all of us.
sure.
And when you
Yeah.
allow your magic, feel your passion, live your love, life feels good. And when you share it, wow. And so all of you are sharing your magic, passion, love in the work that you're doing. And I think that's special. So I am kind of almost done. I've accomplished my mission. I wanted to laugh with you. I wanted to create a visualization of what we're creating together because of the work that we're doing, and we're sharing those visions together. And then we've shared gratitude for all the work and all the things that we are and who we are. And now I have one last thing that I'd like to do just to like vibe us up a little bit more, activate the positive energy. If you can just repeat after me, okay? Okay. I allow my magic.
I allow my magic.
I feel your passion.
I feel
I
your
feel
passion.
your
I
passion.
feel your passion.
And I live our love.
And I
And I
And I
live
And I
live
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 our
Oh, I
our
love.
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 Wow. Yay. Very good. Very good. Yay. So that's my
Thanks.
thing. So we can keep talking, but if you want to find me, you can find me on my website, joannemorton.com, magicpassionlove.com. I put the form in my in the chat. I'd love to get your intentions. And I also have a book. I just created a book, a simple book to resist anxiety in these modern times. And it's a coloring book and affirmations. And I want to make more because it's normal what we're feeling, right? It's normal these days where you can't get out of bed and all this stuff, but don't feel like you have to do it alone. And obviously you guys don't have to because you have, and now I'm going to say I'm part of your community. But
Yes.
this is an amazing community. So
We
this is,
actually have a place, I'm thinking of uh, the Calf and Cow Mother's Day website, a place where we have art that is people can print off the website. So we can talk about that. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Great
Mhm.
idea. Great
If you
idea,
wanted to
Allison. Thank you.
gift an art piece.
Okay. Yeah, I'd
But
love to.
yeah, also please share in the chat your contact information and anything else that people that you would like to share.
Hey, I will. And
Donna said, please tell Joanne, I so enjoyed your session. Thank you.
oh, thank you.
So,
I have,
is there anything else that you'd like to say before we,
no, I think I'm good, you
thank
know.
you so much, Joanne. What a delight to meet you.
Thank you. Yes, welcome. Yeah, so come into my studio anytime, anytime. Yeah,
Wonderful. Savannah, Georgia. You might
yeah.
get a visit.
Hey, I'm
Um,
here. I'm here.
voice is calling soft and clear, not with judgment, not through fear. She whispers through the wind and trees, remember who you're meant to be. We are not divided souls, but living parts of greater wholes. Every heart, every nation holds a piece of worldwide resolution. We have remedies beyond survival, beyond the stories of denial. 1,000 pathways join as one. The healing has already begun. We have the remedy for compassion revolution, peaceful collaboration, a worldwide resolution. Loving guidance lights the way. Hope for humanity begins today. With loving kindness, hand in hand, together we restore the land. True nature lives in every seed, in every generous word and deed. The rivers, forests, skies and seas reflect the peace we choose to breathe. Spiritual embodiment, a living sacred testament, not escaping from this earth, but honoring her endless worth. Sacred restoration, hearing every generation. The birthright to existing in freedom, shared by every life beneath the sun. Beyond our borders, beyond our names, love burns brighter than our blame. From every culture, every shore, we discover what we're living